everybody. Welcome to
Hey.
SuperMegaCast 45, number 45. It's the big 4-5. We're finally back, just the two of us. We've had guests on for the last 3 weeks, I think. So this is the first one where it's just your boys again.
Just us two being free. I'm being me. Matt's being him.
I'm being me, being the same guy I've been since the day I was born. What's that from? I've been no one but me since the day I was born.
I don't know.
Someone says that in a movie.
I don't know what movie that is.
Big Fish. Never mind.
I've never seen that movie.
You haven't seen Big Fish?
No, you keep saying I need to see it though.
It's really good. I
want to see it because it's Tim Burton. It's like Tim Burton and his.
Wait, what? It's Tim Burton?
Big Fish, isn't it? Isn't it about the guy on the cover is the tree?
Yeah.
I think that's Tim Burton.
Oh wow.
Like, because Tim Burton used to do like legitimately like good movies, and then he started making stuff that's like, look how gothic I am, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, Big Fish, I watched it when I was a kid and it made me cry. But it's real good. You should watch it. I've seen it several times. It's like a Forrest Gump kind of story where it follows this guy through his life with a bunch of crazy stories.
Oh, wow. It has one of the actors from Alien Covenant, which we saw.
Wait, who?
Billy Crudup. I don't know how to pronounce his name. See him?
That's how I recognized him. Remember, I kept saying I recognized him from something. That's what it was. Yes, it was Big Fish.
Did he have a good part in Big Fish?
Yeah, he's one of the main characters. He's the son of the main character.
And the main character is Albert Finney, who plays Ed Bloom Sr.
It's got actually the main character is Ewan McGregor.
And then there's an older version of
Yeah.
it. Is that a spoiler for me or anyone? Okay.
Not at all.
So
and Steve Buscemi's in it. Steve Buscemi's really funny.
I love Steve Buscemi because he can show up in an Adam Sandler movie, be like hilarious, and then he can show up in something like Fargo or Boardwalk Empire, and people are blown away. Or he was in a movie. What is it called? It was like The Messengers. It was something where it was about Woody Harrelson, some guy, and it was about the people that like gave the news of like, hey, your son or daughter was killed in action. Yeah.
Oh shit.
It's really he did really well in that movie. He was only a small part, but it's like one of the most memorable scenes in the movie.
Man, I love Steve Buscemi. I watched Fargo just like 3 nights ago.
I still need to see it.
Yeah, I saw it a couple years ago, and the other night I wanted to watch it again, so I watched it, and it's a very wonderful piece of cinema, and they make everyone in that movie look. I don't know. It's like I don't know if it's the lighting or what, but everyone looks gross. Like I feel like you can see all the pores on everyone's face, and it's this weird, harsh, kind of like awkward feel. And they also got really weird looking people to play the roles, but it's good. It's good. That's why they got Steve Buscemi, because he's a weird looking dude.
I've been watching a lot of those. This one particular, I can't remember the name of it. Some jail show on Netflix where it's like it goes through the lives of people that go in jail, and there's this one guy who's like drunk all the time, and like they know him by name, and he knows him, and it's like his home. He's like, "Hey, I'm back again." Oh, he's like, one of the things was, and now that he's finally leaving, he hopes to go talk to his mother or something like that, because he hasn't talked to his mother in like the longest time.
Oh, is it like a documentary type show?
Every episode, it's like on CBS or something. It was originally on some fucking channel, and now it's on Netflix. And then right after that, it was like, and 36 hours later, he ends up right back in jail. And it's always just drunk, disordered conduct. And
Why am I laughing at that? That's not funny.
It's because of the way they set it up. It's just like, and now he's going off to do better things, and hopefully he'll put his life right on track. He says he's going to want to go find his mom and have a discussion with her and talk to her about life, blah, blah, blah. And then 36 hours later, he's right back. And then it's just a clip of him like waving at the camera.
Hey, I'm back, y'all.
Yeah, exactly.
Missed ya.
It's like I expected music like down, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum.
Well, speaking of jailbirds, we got our sweet little friend
Ming.
Sweet little Ming.
There's a Ming update. But hey, wait, we actually have a recording of her.
We do.
For the first time, y'all can actually hear what she sounds like.
We can.
It's from a distance.
It's from a distance.
So I'm going to play this, and then we can go into the story.
Why I have a quick little story before that. Is you saw her with a bunch of police officers.
Yeah,
recently.
there were like 3 squad cars, and then like not an SUV. What are those? They're the cars that are like a cross between a car and an SUV. They're usually shaped like teardrops.
A PT Cruiser.
No, well, yes, but think of, what are they called?
What are you talking about?
They're like soccer mom cars. They're not vans.
Like a hatchback?
Yeah, like a hatchback. Except it's like very thick and it can fit a lot of people.
An SUV?
But it doesn't look like... Is there a name for those type of cars?
I have no idea. I can't picture what you're talking about. It looks like a teardrop.
Car.
Wait, what do you mean it looks like a teardrop? How does it look like a teardrop?
Because it's thinner in the front, and then it gets wider as it's going to the back.
What?
Yeah.
I can't picture this.
I don't know how to fucking search up something like this.
Police teardrop.
What is that?
Oh, that's just a... Fuck, what is that?
I know, that's what I'm saying.
It's an SUV.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a soccer mom car.
It is an SUV, but when you think of SUV...
When you think SUV, you think of like an Escalade, like a big black Escalade.
But this is like a mom SUV, except it belonged to the
Cops.
Police department.
Because they escort kids to soccer practice.
And they were just talking to her. They were shining a flashlight, trying to see if she was hiding any drugs, I guess. And then they shoot her away, and then she ran away.
They said they shoot her away. they shoot her
shot
out of the area
and propelled her away from the area.
They put her in the police cannon, shot her a couple streets down. But then she was gone for a few days, so I don't know if she got arrested at that. But then, lo and behold, last night, probably 3:30 in the morning, we're both awoken by just screaming, ear-piercing screaming, and then I immediately get a text from Ryan, and he's like, she's back. And then we both look out the window. She's out there. Same time she was out there screaming in the middle of the night.
And here's the video of her screaming out there. You can continue after we play this so people get a better understanding.
Let's hear it.
Of
Ming.
Yep. So that's Ming yelling out right outside of our apartment.
Real loud, nice and loud at 3:30 in the morning. And then I looked out and she was standing on the sidewalk and she was dancing, and I thought she was screaming on the phone, and then I realized she wasn't holding a phone and it was her hand and she wasn't actually talking on the phone. And then some police officers rolled up, two of them, two police cars rolled up, and they shoot her away. They got out and they're like, get out of here, and then she walked away.
They took out their wands and dispelled her. They went,
go away. Shot little sparks at her.
She's like, ah!
She flew away on a little magic carpet.
That was hurt!
I wish police officers used magic.
You got a cigarette?
They should use magic instead of guns.
Ming's wand is designed to look like a cigarette.
Just a big scratch.
Like a bit oversized cigarette. It looks like a fucking kid's toy.
Imagine having like a big cigarette that's the size of a I don't know.
Yeah?
Yeah, dude.
Okay. Imagine having a big cigarette, man.
Yeah, dude. Wouldn't that be cool?
Wouldn't that be crazy if you just had a big cigarette?
A big cigarette, man.
Just a big old cigarette.
Dude, I would smoke it. You know what I'm saying?
I need to stop smoking those big old cigarettes.
You better stop. You're going to die.
I got back into it. I feel bad.
Bad. I
know,
bought you the gum. I bought you the nicotine gum.
You did. I said I quit a long time ago, and then I got back into it. It's bad. I know.
Well, I am here for support, Ryan.
That's good.
Start smoking toothpicks. That might help.
I think it's a lot tougher to quit than I thought.
That's why cigarette addiction is like one of the biggest addictions in the world.
The gum you got though, like it makes my mouth tingle and it gets my head all weird.
Oh, then have half a piece of gum. I don't know.
Yeah.
Mix it with some other gum.
Yeah, I could try to stop smoking.
You could.
It's
something you should try.
But it's like I've made all these promises to a bunch of different people that I'd quit, but I think at the end of the day, I need to do it for me, and I need to want to quit for myself.
Yeah.
Woo!
It's gonna kill you.
It is. It is. And one of these podcasts, episode what's this episode?
45.
Episode 46. I'm gonna come in with some news about some unfortunate events that happened at the doctor's office. He's gonna go, Ryan. Cigarette plants have started to grow within your lungs.
They're growing cigarettes inside of you. You'll always have a cigarette now. That's awesome.
The cigarettes will fill up your lungs, and soon you'll be nothing but a giant cigarette.
The tobacco industry hates him. Find out how this man has unlimited cigarettes. Hey, maybe by saying it on this podcast, you can use it as like a motivator, because it's like, hey, I said it out loud, and now I can quit.
I should.
You should.
Here's something. For those of you who have smoked and have quit, how did you do it? Maybe I'll read the comments and go, that may work for me.
Yeah, there you go.
So,
for smokers.
So help
give Ryan give him a little hit.
Help your brother Ryan out. Stop smoking. It has a lot to just do with stress and anxiety. I think whenever I just, even though it's stupid, because whenever I get stressed out and shit, I'll go smoke. But a cigarette makes me more stressed.
Yeah, it's like a.
But it makes me feel better at the same time.
It's like a. Well, what it does is it relieves the anxiety, but then because then you become dependent on it, it makes it come back stronger. So then you become like dependent on the nicotine to deal with anxiety. I think a lot of it comes with just learning new ways to I guess deal with anxiety and stress.
Yeah.
And I guess that's the hardest part about quitting is because it makes you anxious when you don't have it and you want it to ease that, but it just makes anxiety worse as you do it.
It also is just like a habit. It's like I'll have certain times where I'm like, oh, it's time for a cigarette. Here I go.
Well, you can go outside and pretend to smoke a cigarette. Get a stick off the ground, pretend you're smoking it. Say, man, this is a big fat cigarette, and just be puffing on the stick.
I think it's both of the forms of addiction. It's got to be like the form of oral addiction. You know how some people just.
Well, no, but you can replace that with. I've known people that have quit smoking with sunflower seeds.
Like Mr. Sir?
Sunflower seeds.
I'm gonna burst into your room. There's gonna be a bag just splayed open, sunflower seeds spread everywhere. You're gonna be trying to bury them under all the trash in your room.
I don't have trash in my room.
Oh yeah, you just cleaned it. There'll be trash in your room at some point, man.
Yeah, yes, there will.
We always clean our rooms and they always get dirty, but we've been better about the living room. So everyone, give us a round of applause. We've been doing a really fucking incredible job of keeping our apartment spick and span and spick.
It's real nice.
Those are the guys that clean our apartment.
Oh man!
Someone get me a fan. I am sweating in here.
It is hot in this recording room, and we're not even 15 minutes into this.
Woo! We're not.
No, it's hot. We're probably like 8 minutes into this. I don't know.
We still have like over an hour to go.
Yeah, we do.
So buckle up, boys and girls. We're probably taking a few breaks because I'm gonna have to eat.
But they won't know because I cut the breaks out.
I can do what Danny do. I can do what Danny do. I can do what Danny does during the grump shit. I can order my food right now, and then when it comes here, we can take a break.
What are you gonna order?
I don't know, something from some food app.
Treat your digestive system right.
That is. Well, talking to the guy that for dinner last night had 4 Rice Krispie treats, a handful of Twizzlers, half a box of Nerds, and some sour worms.
Dude, do you realize?
Plus some teriyaki wings, blue cheese,
Ryan,
Asian fries.
Your body right now is set at a level where it feels normal. Dude, if you would feel amazing if, because think about last night, it's nicotine, Rice Krispies, candy, wings. I mean that's a concoction to make you feel good.
Grass clippings.
How awful do you feel when you wake up sometimes in the morning?
Really bad.
Yeah, just like dehydrated.
It's almost. I just want to go back to sleep.
And somehow you are still able to get out of bed easier than me. So
I have a dog. So
that's true. Banana just does his thing, so I don't have to take him out.
I wish we had a backyard. I could just let him out like I used to.
Just set him down in the halls of our apartment. Just set him free.
I could get a big grass patch, make my whole closet a big indoor grass patch.
Oh, that would be disgusting. Oh.
Just have him poop and pee all up in there.
God, no. Oh,
I could get little grass tiles and cover our apartment in grass tiles.
What if when I'm in Japan in a few weeks, I come back and the entire apartment has just been you had fresh sod laid down throughout the apartment and the dog has just shit and pissed everywhere. It's like, hey man, welcome back.
You'd be thankful because it wouldn't have gotten on the floor.
You know what? You're absolutely right.
But then you tell me, get this grass out of my living room, you piece of shit.
And then you would say, it's my living room too, you ass.
And then you'd say, I'm going to go watch Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius, you fucking fuck it. Sorry.
Oh man. But yeah, if you covered the apartment in grass, I would probably not be too happy.
I should order.
You're going out of town real soon. Fuck, we got to record more.
We do have to record more.
When are you going out of town?
I got to get backlogged a little more for Game Grumps. No, just Kitty Cat Gaming, I think.
When are you going out of town? Monday?
Sunday I leave, the 28th, and then I get back the 3rd, but you will be gone in Japan till the 11th?
Yeah. You leave the 28th?
Yeah.
Damn, we got to record, yeah. We got Well, we got some good stuff in the pipe.
We got today. We got tomorrow
And Friday.
But there will be other games coming out. There is a new live action video, a special edition live action video in the works. And I say special edition because there was actually an event we were covering for this particular video. It's not just walking around Glendale.
No, it's fun. That's coming out soon. I'll get that out as soon as I can. And then we got
4 albums coming out.
Don't spoil that yet.
4 albums.
We got 4 albums. Each one's got 30 songs.
One just is a violin cover specific album.
We've been taking violin lessons. Ryan's been learning the viola?
Yeah, viola.
Is that how you say it?
Viola.
I haven't heard that word in years. I don't know why.
Viola.
Viola's
a
Davis.
name.
Ryan's been learning Viola Davis, learning how to play her.
Plug her strings all right and tight.
Like a dang fiddle. And I actually used to play violin. I played violin for a couple years.
I have a question real quick.
Yeah.
Are we on a topic you want to continue on, or can I bring something up?
Go ahead and bring it up.
Because I was thinking, Matt, I saw this picture on the internet, and from the moment I saw it, I was like, Matt mentioned this, and you know what? I have to agree. It looks freaking ridiculous.
What?
What game could that be, Matt?
What
inevitable crossover that nobody asked for.
Oh, it's the crossover that everyone saw coming. Mario and Rabbids.
That is honestly the one crossover I never dreamed of. But we're getting it, dude.
Yes.
But yeah, so they released a little poster. They didn't release any gameplay. I'm guessing
a poster.
They're probably going to release some stuff at
soon.
their not E3 thing.
Oh yeah, that's coming up real soon. E3. Oh shit, that's like next week or week after next.
Usually happens when I'm at the beach. Woo!
I'll be in Japan during E3, I think.
Ooh, dude. There's a lot of basically just one thing that I got really excited for was the new Far Cry. I like the Far Cry series. It's fun. I have a little fun time playing it. But this one is going to be set in America. And we're going to it seems like there's a lot of religious undertones and shit, and so it's interesting that they're basing it in America.
Home of the free, land of the brave.
I was reading an article. They said the most ridiculous thing. Let me hold on. When they were describing the Far Cry series. Yeah, ready, Matt?
You ready?
Keep all that in. I deserve to be fucking made fun of.
No, I cut out Ryan's stutters. I cut it out, Ryan. I don't want people to hurt you.
Okay, thank you. This is the Verge's description of the Far Cry series from their point of view.
Okay.
For fans, the Far Cry series is known for beautiful, sprawling locales, heavy weapons, and strong voice acting performances. But it's also notorious for continually sending players to exotic nations and encouraging them to murder the local people of color.
Well,
when I think of Far Cry, I think of, boy, I can't wait to just plug in my Xbox controller,
slay some POCs,
turn it on, and just kill some people of color.
Ryan,
I think that's everyone's first thought when they look at Far Cry. They go, "Oh, that's the game where you kill people of color."
People were upset with Uncharted with that too. Remember?
Uncharted.
I don't remember which one. They were upset
Was
about
it Uncharted?
Because they go to Africa?
You're thinking of Resident Evil 5.
Am I thinking of Resident Evil 5?
When they go to Africa.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking of.
And then instead of making it just a bunch of, local people that you would find in Africa, they made it like Mexicans and African people.
There's Mexicans in Africa.
They might not be, those might be Middle Eastern people that I just called Mexican, but they're 3D fucking models. I don't understand.
They don't have feelings.
Yeah, okay, so
or nationalities.
I made this distinction like when I wasn't pronouncing Ludwig whatever right. I was saying if I had a friend whose name was that, I would go out of my way to try to definitely pronounce the name correctly out of respect. But since it's a fucking video game character and these are all fucking polygons at the end of the day, doesn't matter. Get your panties out of your asshole. Matt, I'm talking to you.
All right, hold on.
People hate the way we say Reese's. They say Reese's.
Reese's?
It's Reese's.
It is Reese's technically, but who cares?
Reese's. Do you want some Reeses Pieces?
Reeses Pieces?
Yeah. That's what I say. Reeses Pieces. I don't know, why do I say that?
Reeses Pieces. They make little...
It's just Reese's Pieces.
They make personal computers. Reeses Pieces.
They should.
Oh man, I should start a computer store and call it Reese's Pieces.
What?
Now it's confusing me.
Back to figuring out what I should order and get sent here.
Yeah. Okay. What kind of food are you gonna order?
I don't know. What do you think I should get?
Reese's Cups.
Peanut butter chocolate flavor. Reese's Puffs.
Peanut butter chocolate flavor. I remember that commercial. What are you gonna order, Ryan?
I'm kind of wondering if I should order anything now. You made me feel bad.
No, I didn't mean to make you feel bad in any way.
Look at my giant thighs, Matt.
They don't look giant to
They're
me.
big old thighs.
Look at my thighs. They're like toothpicks. I hate that.
That's mean.
No, because I go to the gym and I want my thighs to not be so small, and they're so small.
Fuck it. I don't need. Nothing's appetizing to me right now except food. So
You can go get Twizzlers and Rice Krispies.
they only have red vines.
Okay, dude,
At
can we
the
talk about
office.
Red Vines versus Twizzlers?
Twizzlers are always going to be on the top for me.
I like the texture of Red Vines better, but I don't like the taste because Red Vines taste like dental. They taste very dental to me. It tastes
Yeah.
like something from the dentist. You know what they taste like? You know that the little spinny thing of the dentist? It's like a toothbrush, but it's like a little circle, like a rubber thing, and then they get the little cup of the pink stuff or whatever. It's for cleaning your teeth.
Yeah.
And it goes.
That's the stuff they put on your teeth, and you can't wash your mouth out with water. You just have
And
to
it tastes-
spit it. You have
yeah.
to spit it dry into the sink.
And it tastes disgusting. That's what Red Vines taste like. They have that kind of like aftertaste, the same thing. Very plasticky, very rubbery.
I get why people don't like the texture of Twizzlers, but I've never cared. They just taste good. I eat them like a little hamster. I eat like little bites at a time, really fast.
I like that too. Yeah, I mean, I love Twizzlers. I wish I could have something.
I wish I might. I wish I had a Twizzler bite.
I wish I had. That's a candy, Twizzler Bites. That's the tiny ones. Yeah, I wish I had like a red vine that tasted like Twizzlers, because then it would be the best of both worlds. You would get the nice consistency, texture, feel of a red vine.
For all
with
those people,
the taste of a texture of a Twizzler.
For all those people who have custom candy making skills in your garage, like kind of beer, like craft beer. If you have a craft candy setup, go ahead and make Matt his own personal stash of Twizzler flavored red vines.
And then someone's gonna send it to us in the mail. And I'm gonna be like, wow, and I'm gonna eat them, and then I'm gonna get severely ill. Ryan, you like NASCAR?
No.
All right.
Gabe, did you have? I've only been to one. A race? Yeah, I've only been to one NASCAR race.
You went to a NASCAR race?
When I was very young.
How was it?
Loud and obnoxious and not my thing. Sports events aren't usually my thing. So of course I wouldn't like NASCAR. It's not fun. But I did like Jeff Gordon because his car was super colorful. And I think he had Coca-Cola as a
Oh,
sponsor.
that's how you know you're the big shot. Because you got one of those brands like Coca-Cola or Burt's Bees sponsoring your race car.
You said Malcolm
Malcolm X, the race car driver?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you say Freddie Mercury. What's his fucking name? Frankie Muniz. Yeah.
From Malcolm in the Middle, yeah.
He's a NASCAR driver now, isn't he?
I don't know if it's official NASCAR. I know he's a race car driver, though. He races in race cars.
So then what's he doing if he's not a NASCAR driver? He's just racing cars for fun?
Wait, so is NASCAR like its own official thing, and then there's other racers that aren't NASCAR?
There's a bunch of different types of races. Have you seen the races with the skinny cars that go really fast in a
like
straight
drag
line,
racing.
and then they have parachutes that come out of the back of them?
Yeah, but
Those
wait,
are cool.
Are
They flip there's a lot of videos on YouTube of them flipping.
and that's fun. Is
Not-
NASCAR a brand, or is
Yeah.
it a thing?
Kind of like NFL.
He went from Malcolm in the Middle to being a drummer in a band to being like a race car driver. Godspeed, Frankie.
When I first saw him in Pretty Little Liar, what was that movie? Big Liar?
Not Pretty Little Liar.
Big Little Liar? what's Big Blue Liar?
Big
What
Fat
is it?
Liar. I was about to say Big Blue Liar.
Big Blue Liar.
But it's just because they paint him blue in that one scene.
It is just in one scene, though. The
What is
whole
it?
movie, I expected him to be blue, but he was only blue for a little portion, wasn't he?
I think it's Big Fat Liar. Let me see.
It is Big Fat Liar. It is.
Yeah, it's Big Fat Liar with Frankie Muniz and
Paul Giamatti.
Yeah, Paul Giamatti.
And Amanda Bynes.
Was it Amanda Bynes?
Wasn't that Amanda Bynes?
Well, yeah, I think it was. I just forgot. I haven't seen that movie in so long.
Or was she in the Cody Banks too?
Oh man,
Or was she in both?
These are all good movies, man. I don't know.
Okay, what do you like more, Cody Banks or Cody Banks 2? That's a tough one.
I didn't know you'd be hitting me with such hard questions today.
Shark Boy and Lava Girl or Cody Banks?
Oh, Cody Banks.
I really did like Cody Banks. I gotta watch it again to see why I liked it as a kid.
Like, okay,
Was it because I liked Malcolm in the Middle? And
Probably.
I'm like, I recognize him.
Cody Banks is like a boring version of Spy Kids.
Yeah.
It's like it's Spy Kids without all the cool shit, and Malcolm in the Middle. So that's a plus because I love Malcolm in the Middle. But
Cody Banks is really boring.
yeah, it's just like spy
like
movies.
Baby Geniuses. Did you ever see that?
Yeah, I saw Baby Geniuses. Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, I love Baby.
That's a good movie.
I remember I saw it because in my head I was like, is this kind of like a spin-off from Daddy Daycare? Because I just expected it to be a spin-off of that. All those movies, like Kangaroo Jack, all of them have the same type of feel, you know?
Yeah, totally. It's like you got movies and anything where something's talking that doesn't normally talk. Remember Cats versus Dogs or Cats and Dogs? What was it called?
It was Cats and Dogs.
It was Spy Kids with animals.
But it had a Tobey Maguire as the main dog.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
He voiced the main dog.
Just like I had no idea. I just found out that Stamper voiced the narrator in Battle Block Theater. I had no idea.
Really?
Yeah.
I never played that, so I have no idea.
It's a very fun game. I had no idea he was the narrator, though.
You know what else is a fun game?
What's a fun game?
Puyo Puyo Tetris.
Puyo Puyo Tetris is fun. I haven't bought it.
But I'm mad. I've been verbally upset multiple times.
I hear you in your room going like, ah!
Yeah,
over Tetris.
Because it's so fucking... It sucks, dude. I get like one time I got 3 Tetrises in a row. He wipes out all the garbage I send at him, then he just sends it all my way. And I'm like, how is this fair? I'm trying my darndest.
Oh, you were challenging... You and Ding Dong were playing Tetris together. You were playing Puyo.
Yeah.
And he was just...
He's amazing.
He's
I want to see if
amazing.
he can beat this.
I've never met someone better at video games than him.
Oh, but he says, I could do better.
I know. And then we go to an arcade, and he gets down on one of the machines and blows it away, and the thing's like smoking when he's done.
Please tell me he does Dance Dance Revolution.
Oh, he does Dance
Does
Dance
he?
Revolution. I've never seen him do it, but I know he can.
I want to see him do it,
I think
dude.
that's how he lost weight, I think, is DDR.
I need to lose weight.
DDR,
I'm becoming so... Dude.
come to the gym with me. We'll pump iron, dude.
True.
Rodrigo.
Rodrigo.
My Rodrigo.
You said he's gonna start teaching you to pump some weights.
Good old El Cid from Newgrounds. He's gonna teach me how to lift weights.
I just want a way to lose weight. It's fast, easy, and I don't care if I have to suffer for a little bit. But I just want to lose it.
Well, the fast and easy part probably doesn't exist, which is why working out is so hard for most people.
I could do the Christian Bale machinist diet of an apple and a can of tuna a day.
That sounds miserable.
It was very unhealthy, and he put his health at risk for it.
You could probably do that.
Yeah.
An apple? Cut out the
Just
tuna.
an apple in the morning.
Just an apple a day.
Keeps the doctor away.
No, if you only ate an apple a day, you would be in the doctor's office in a week. So an apple a day does not keep the doctor away, Ryan. An apple a day brings the doctor at bay.
Well, what if I took out a power drill, drilled a hole in that apple, but not all the way through, just a little indent, then put a bunch of daily vitamins inside of that hole,
okay,
and then ate the apple?
Well, it would probably be healthier. Cause we just got some. We got daily vitamins. We got those little one a day chewy ones.
And we've been going the Jamba Juice more, which is really good.
It's delicious.
I've been getting the Pina Colada, double blended, 3G Energy daily vitamins.
Yeah, dude.
What have you been getting?
Been getting the Peach Perfection. Add some banana to that.
Sounds like a girl drink, Matt.
Pina Colada is a girl drink. That's a fruity tropical beverage. You order that at a bar.
Did you just say fruity?
It's that's what it is.
Did you just call it fruity?
Yes, because that's what it is. It's fruity.
Okay, man.
It's made out of fruit.
I didn't know we were going on that. It's fine.
It's literally made out of fruit, Ryan. It's a fruity beverage. Why are you looking at me like that? Why do you have tears in your... Ryan, are you okay? Yeah, but you want to watch Big Fat Liar tonight?
Yeah, I'm down.
Cool, man.
Not really, though.
Well, you want to watch Agent Cody Banks then?
Sure.
I have not seen that movie in so long that I don't remember a single thing about it. I just remember it was boring.
They were like, they made one movie out of it. And there were these series of books. Alex Rider? Was that what they were called?
I didn't read those. Books. I know what you're talking about,
though. Were they Alex Rider? Was that what they were called?
I think so.
Let me look it up. I'm
not a bookworm,
I read
Ryan.
a bunch of them and watched the movie, and I remember the movie was poop. Right. I swear to God, if Alex Rider is a porn star. No, it's not. It's Alex Rider.
That sounds like a porn star, 100%.
Yeah, from like Stormbreaker, Skeleton Key, Eagle Strike. All these Alex Rider books.
Oh, I remember those. Yeah.
These?
Yes. I do remember those now.
You didn't ever read one?
No, I didn't read a lot of books. I'm not a smart man.
But you know what love is.
I do know what love is.
So that's a good thing. We could take a break and come back. Okay, we're back from
I'm yawning.
very stressful break.
Yeah, Ryan was playing Puyo Puyo Tetris.
You saw me though. I was doing well.
You were doing pretty good.
I hit him with Tetris 3 times in that last one, and then like gave him a bunch. It just comes to a point where I'm just trying to defend it.
You're a man whose soul has been beaten and crushed by Tetris.
It's fucking Act 3, Level 10. I don't know how to get past that shit.
Guys, in the comments, help Ryan out. Tell him how to beat Tetris.
It's hard.
I just found out that a Tetris is when you break 4 lines all at once.
In a row, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
You didn't?
I did not know.
I didn't know that until Ding Dong told me.
You know what? I refuse to play Tetris though because it is it's made by Soviet communists. So
Yeah, I can tell because it's unfair as fuck.
Exactly, it's not fair. Just like communism.
You see all those?
They make it out to be fair, but it's
not. You see
not.
those pieces it was giving me at the end? The game knew I needed that one fucking piece.
You know what it is? You know what it is? They make it out like everyone gets the same pieces, but that's not true. That is not true.
Nope.
You see the computer getting better pieces than you.
Definitely, you saw that, and it saw whenever I threw garbage at the computer, it always in that garbage gave it like 4 straight lines down, so it'd get a Tetris. But when it throws garbage at me, the fucking blocks to delete them are like sprawled all around the fucking place.
Yeah. They're gonna put you in the Tetris gulags, dude.
Fuck you, Tetris. Whoa!
Tetris is the worst thing to come out of the Soviet Union ever. The prison camps might be a little worse, but
think about what you just witnessed.
yeah, that was pretty brutal.
That's pretty brutal, yeah.
Real talk though, I watched a thing recently about like the prison camps from the Soviet Union. That shit's real messed up.
Most prison camps are fucked.
I don't think there's a single prison camp that isn't fucked up. Have you ever? You think anyone's ever seen a prison camp and like, it's not that fucked up? Well, probably the guards that work there, but
I think the guards even think it's fucked up.
well, like they apparently in the Soviet Union they'd keep people like out, like new people coming in, they'd keep them out in the cold, and it was like -30, and they'd spray them with fire hoses.
So they just kill them.
No, they wouldn't die, or probably some people did, but then they'd bring them inside before they died.
But they'd have to chop off their limbs and stuff because their limbs would die if they got too cold.
Ryan, I'm trying to talk about Tetris, and you're bringing up this depressing stuff.
You brought up the depressing stuff.
No, I'm just talking about that fun game Tetris from Russia.
That is true. It is a fun game. It's not bullshit.
I love how the Tetris theme song was, if I remember correctly, I think it was just some free-to-use like Soviet ballad. It sounds super communist.
When was Tetris like made?
70s, 80s. I think. Hold on, let me.
He says as he's looking at his phone.
Let me look it up. When was Tetris? Oh wow, June 6th, 1984. The exact date.
Oh.
So Tetris's birthday's coming up.
Yay!
It's gonna be 34.
Let's celebrate it by deleting all copies of Tetris.
No, I actually really like Tetris.
It's fun.
It's
with
very
that
fun.
One level.
I'm bad at it though.
I am too. I've gotten better through the past week just because I've been playing it a lot. But I want you to play it so you can get up to that level.
Could I try that level for you?
Yeah.
I'd love to try it.
Yeah, you can try it. It's just the only person I feel like could beat it would be
Ding Dong.
Ding Dong.
Because he's a god at Tetris and all games in general. Yeah, he was just sitting here just slamming those pieces down like it was his goddamn job.
And every time he would brutalize me with his attacks in Tetris or Puyo Puyo, he would go, "I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Ryan, I'm so sorry.
Ryan, I'm sorry."
I'm
just not stop. Ryan, I'm so sorry. Ryan, I'm sorry. As you're getting annihilated.
He sees me just like popping 1 or 2 at a time or whatever. He's like, "Oh, that's cute." And like sometimes when I'd hit him, he'd be like, "Oh, good job, Ryan."
Yeah, I know, but
like,
not in a condescending way. Just like, "Oh, very nice."
I know.
And then 5 seconds later, he'd
kill me,
completely destroy you.
Ugh, he is good at those games.
He is a talented individual.
We should have Puyo Puyo Tetris nights.
Yeah, and I can sit and watch because I'm bad at Tetris. In fact, when I was in high school, I signed up for a Tetris website.
There's the Tetris website.
It was some like super small Tetris website I found that no one knew about, and I thought it was cool, so I signed up and I started playing Tetris on it. I did it for probably 1 day, and then
And then what happened, Matt?
I never played it again. I'm bad at Tetris.
The birth of a champion.
That's what started it.
I haven't played Tetris in years.
So how can you be like a professional at Tetris? Because I feel like it's 50% luck.
20% skill, something percent concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 20%. I don't know what the percents are in that song.
For me, Tetris is about 90% pleasure.
Is it?
No. Honestly, okay, rate Tetris on your scale of okay, what percentage would you give it? Luck, skill, and pleasure.
I think it's more skill than luck.
Yeah, because I guess it's a metaphor for life. You know, you're dealt the blocks, and you have to make the best you can with them. And sometimes you're given a shitty block, but you can't do anything. You have to use it, and you have to, make do with what you have. And sometimes another block can come along that can complement it, and then boom, you've made something good out of something shitty.
Tetris perfectly kind of simulates the feeling of cramming for a test last minute or trying to get work done at the last minute.
I completely agree.
It's like, oh, thank God. But I still have more work to do.
Yeah.
It's just nonstop with that good old. How long have we been talking about Tetris, Matt?
Tetris is a good conversation. I like talking about Tetris.
But all it is I like Tetris. Tetris is hard. It is hard, but it is Tetris. You're right. It is Tetris.
Well, 45 episodes into this shit, what else are we going to talk about?
I don't know.
I've told every life story.
We've hit rock bottom.
I've told every experience I've ever experienced in life, so that's why now I'm talking about Tetris for 20 minutes.
All my experiences are secret. Can't know any of them.
I want to know those experiences, Ryan.
One time I went to the zoo. I saw a monkey.
Wow.
Yep.
That's stimulating conversation.
Thank you.
Can we talk about Tetris some more?
No.
Damn it.
I don't want to talk about Tetris. But we can talk. Oh, speaking of Tetris.
We can talk about Alien Covenant.
Exactly.
Okay. Is that what you were going to say?
I was going to segue into it a little smoother, but.
Well, it's already here. It's here. It's here.
So yeah,
I did it.
It's here to stay.
Yeah.
The movie that seems like 50% of the people hate it, 50% of the people like it.
I liked it.
I liked it.
I liked Alien Covenant quite a lot.
Here's the thing. I understand people's gripes with it. And my biggest gripe, I told you, is that it thinks the audience is a bunch of fucking idiots.
Yeah, I could see that. Spoilers, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, here's the time code to skip to if you don't want to have Alien Covenant spoiled for you, because we're about to talk about it. So here we go.
Yes, I understand that there are a lot of problems with the film, but I had fun watching it. It was fun for me.
Oh,
because, the other Alien movies, the Alien was a bit smarter and less. It was vicious, but it wasn't as like. This one, it was more sprawly, like darting everywhere. In the original Alien, it was more kind of like not lumbersome, but it was slower. It had more of just kind of like this. It's coming towards you and you can't stop it.
This one reminded me of if you pissed off a small monkey.
Yeah, exactly.
Like if you threw like ice water on a little monkey and slapped it upside the head and it got really mad at you, and then you're just in a closed room with it, how that situation would play out, that's what this movie felt like.
I enjoyed it in the way that you enjoy movies when you go to the theater and you sit with an audience and it's just like one of those where it's like, oh!
Yeah, it was a lot of those moments like,
yeah. Like, uh-oh!
And my favorite is right at the climax when it gets silent and then something, a certain thing happens and then just some dumbass in the theater goes, it's like, stop, don't do that.
He doesn't know when to clap. You're supposed to do that. Well, you don't clap.
Don't clap in movies.
Yeah, just don't do it. This one,
you can clap when the movie's over.
Yeah.
It's a very white person thing to do, but
yeah.
you can do it if you want.
That stems from clapping at a theater. It's like, but anyways, I'm trying to kind of word this because I'm not trying to say it's good if you accept all its shitty faults. I had fun with it. It was a fun movie. It was fun sci-fi. It wasn't. I'd pick this over Passengers any day. If we're talking about having a good, fun sci-fi movie to sit down and watch, I think Alien Covenant is definitely worth the money if you just want to be entertained. If you want something where it's like this new breakthrough in science fiction cinema like the original Alien was, or a lot of people hold it up to be, then you're going to be disappointed because Ridley Scott isn't making Alien. He's making an alien kind of
like prequel,
like
thing.
prequel. I'd say it's more like an alien fan film. It felt like if a fan got a hold of it, like a really hardcore fan.
But it was still made very well, I thought.
Yeah.
It had
That's
great visuals,
Mhm.
and also if you liked Prometheus, this is like a sequel in a way. It's like 10 years after Prometheus,
Yeah.
and they do touch on what happens after Prometheus, so it's definitely worth checking out if you liked Prometheus. I liked it better than Prometheus.
Yeah, I think I did too. As I said, more entertaining. I like the character of David. The reason I give like all the stupid human characters a pass on being so stupid is because I'm not interested in their characters because they really have no characterization at all. Besides, I'm the religious one and I am the short-haired female in this alien movie.
Yeah.
The character of David is the main focus for me. So just watching him kind of like tear apart these stupid humans and learning more about like what his plans are and stuff. I like that. I like his little villainy role. I'm interested in his story. I don't care. I've stopped caring about the humans after we find out good old Shaw. That was shocking to me when you see Shaw just splayed out on the table.
Yeah.
We're speaking spoilers, so we can say whatever.
That's a pretty big spoiler.
We can say spoilers. Hey, you said spoilers.
Okay. I didn't realize that every alien movie, it has like a short-haired female protagonist.
The first one was Ripley. The second one, okay. So you got Ripley, Shaw, and now Daniels.
I
Is
think
this one's
so.
name?
Yeah.
She was in what is it? Something Vice, Inherent Vice.
Yeah, Inherent Vice.
And then did you see that?
I did not. I wanted to though. I like the trailer.
You get to see her boobies in it.
Whoa! Really?
Yeah, she was also in the new Harry Potter movie, The Fantastic Beasts.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Where to not fund this franchise? Please don't fund this franchise.
What's JK up to these days? Just she wrote a play. Apparently, Chris read it and didn't like it. He said it was bad.
Barry, I think, said he didn't enjoy it.
I think a lot of people didn't enjoy it.
Yeah.
I think it was just kind of like...
I think it's like just... Harry Potter's fine. She can do whatever she wants. It's her world. She made it. She can build on it. That's great. Creative, blah, whatever. But there comes a point where just this happens to everything, where if something becomes so popular, commercialization is the one way to go. And when it becomes so commercialized, it loses a lot of kind of like what made the films or what made the universe kind of special, and it just turns into one giant commercial.
Yeah.
That's what Fantastic Beasts felt like. I know you didn't see it, but it was just a CGI fest. And like the Mandrake scene in Harry Potter,
yeah,
like how that's just like, it's a cool scene on its own, but you're not gonna want to watch a movie filled with goofy CGI animals and funny haha moments. That's pretty much what most of
it's Dr. Doolittle.
That is a good movie. Dr. Doolittle 2 is better than 1. I will say that.
You heard it here first, folks. Dr. Doolittle 2, better than 1.
Owen Wilson voices a bear, and he has to stuff pine cones in his butt. They have a whole funny argument where it's like, you want me to do what? It's like, you gotta stuff pine cones up your butt for hibernation. I don't want to do that. And he's like, what?
Have not seen Dr. Doolittle or Dr. Doolittle 2.
I just spoiled it for you.
Yeah, you spoiled the whole fucking movie, dude. I'm gonna have to put a separate spoiler tag just for Dr. Doolittle now.
Skip to this time code if you
don't want Dr. Doolittle 2 spoiled. You skip to this time code.
Who remembers that great trailer quip of, it's Gatorade? The monkey goes, it's Gatorade.
I remember that. I do remember that.
He's like, what are you drinking? And it's alcohol, but he's like, Gatorade.
Do you remember, what's the movie where it's like a dystopian future? I think it has Terry Crews in it, and they're given plants
what the fuck?
They're given plants like Gatorade, and they're like, it's what plants crave, but it's not what plants need.
I have no idea.
And Terry Crews might not be. I might just have totally pulled that out of my ass.
I'm trying to think of a movie where
I watched
they use
it like
Gatorade to water plants.
I watched it like 8 years ago.
It's not what they want, but it's what they need.
I feel like Norm Macdonald's the main character.
Why would no? It's a comedy?
Yeah. Hold on. Let me look. Movie. Norm. Wait. Idiocracy. The movie Idiocracy.
Oh yeah, you're okay.
I feel like I brought this up.
That. I want to see it. I thought you brought it up before. I'm not sure if you did to me or separately or on the show.
No, I feel like I brought this up on the podcast like 30 episodes ago, and then people already answered the question. Now here I am again being like, what's that movie?
No, who cares?
The whole podcast is just going to become like us. We're just gonna talk about the exact same topics like 20 podcasts later.
That's what I've been listening. Well, I've stopped kind of listening to the podcast, but when I did, it just happened all the time. It's just people.
Well, also when you're recording that much, like that mass quantity of content, you completely forget what you honestly like. I could go back and listen to an old podcast episode and it would sound brand new, which I did recently. I listened to like episode 16 or 17 or something.
Was it all right?
Yeah. I had a few giggles here and there, but I was like, wow, I don't remember talking about any of this stuff. This is all brand new. It sounded like someone else doing a podcast.
It's because I think when you're just kind of riffing, we're not trying to hold information in.
Yeah.
So it's just
my brain's just spewing stuff out. It's like
exactly.
That burp wasn't planned, but there it was.
It used it to better explain the situation that you were trying to describe.
Thank you, brain. Thank you for doing that.
My mom says, "Hi, baby. Dash. Love you. Heart. 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 Are you nervous about dropping Lego off tomorrow?"
Tell her I'm ready to get rid of that dumb bitch. Can I say it to her?
He's a son of a bitch.
Can I call your mom and talk to her? Give her a few kisses?
No.
Okay.
She'll Instagram about it.
How's her Instagram
Matt Watson
doing?
from SuperMega just sent me a kiss. She'll take a screen cap of the text conversation and post it to Instagram.
Can I have your mom's number and start texting her? Can I catfish your mom?
Yeah. She'd fall for it.
Can I pretend to be like some very beautiful muscular man?
Make your name Wim, so it's Jim versus Wim.
I'll say my name is Nega Jim.
What? No, what are you? What are you? Liquid Jim? There's Liquid Jim and Solid Jim.
Yeah. I'm gonna go. Like, when you go home in a few weeks, can you get a bunch of pictures of your mom with Jim, and then I'll recreate them exactly and just make myself Jim?
Yeah.
So then it's Liquid Jim versus Solid Jim. And would Jim fight me over that?
No, I don't.
Call me.
I don't think he cares.
Boy,
he only cares if you're chewing with your mouth open.
Boy, shut that mouth.
That always happened. I'd be chewing chips, and he'd be like, "Chew with your mouth closed," and I'm like,
"Is he Barack Obama?"
Yeah, and I'm like,
"Run!"
But chips make loud noises when you chew them, right?
Yeah, I don't chew them with my mouth open though.
I don't chew them with my mouth open. I'm saying they're so loud when you chew.
Oh yeah.
That he thought that my mouth was constantly open. So I never wanted to really eat chips that much with him around because I just have to hear him complain about my chewing.
I'm imagine you in like a therapist's office and you're like, I could never eat chips around him. Does Jim listen to our podcast?
No.
Has he ever listened to our podcast?
Maybe one episode. I think my mom
Oh no.
Had him listen to it one time.
Oh no.
I keep bumping into this stupid wire.
Yeah, why is that wire there?
I don't know. Whoever recorded before us must have been real stupid.
Real fucking stupid. Because I don't know. It's like because we need the little rubber bands to keep the mics in place.
It's not the mic stands. It's the people that use them and don't care to understand how to move mics around, so they force them, and then
they break,
and so they're loose forever.
And they break the little rubber bands, and they're gone. I'm not pointing any fingers.
Yeah, definitely not pointing any fingers. But
Vernon Shaw. I'm just kidding, Vernon.
But
you didn't.
It would help if people realize that they're lefty loosey, righty tighty. Those two rules help you position the mic in a way where it'll stay put. I promise it'll stay put.
That is one of the most helpful things I think I've ever learned in my life.
Lefty
that's
loosey,
one of those
righty
things,
tighty.
Yeah, that you learn as a kid, and it sticks with you, and you're like, wow. But I still have to say it to myself when I'm twisting things.
Same here.
Just like I don't know the alphabet fully without having to sing it.
Yeah.
So
Wait, what?
No, you don't. I still have to sing the alphabet to figure out which letter comes after.
Yeah,
which
I don't
one.
know. Hey, what's the 12th letter in the alphabet?
It's L.
Did you just do it real fast in your head?
That was a guess.
A B C D E F G H I J K
L. Is it L?
L is 12.
I know that because M is 13. It's the first letter of my name.
Cheater.
M13.
Cheater. Pumpkin eater.
Ooh, I like pumpkins. Why don't people eat pumpkins?
They do. It's
I'm
called
sure
pumpkin
they do.
pie.
No. I mean, like, do people ever just cook pumpkin and eat it? It looks like it could be definitely edible.
I feel like you could cut a hole in the pumpkin like you would a jack-o'-lantern and then put a stew inside of that pumpkin and have the bread bowls, but it's a pumpkin bowl.
That does not sound bad.
I bet you it's something.
But I'm wondering, do people ever cut up pumpkin and cook it and eat it. I feel like roast pumpkin is a thing.
Does it? Ew.
No, not ew. Don't knock it till you try it.
Okay.
I don't know. I think that sounds good.
It's getting hot again. Not in the room, but like in general. I'm not liking the weather in
LA
right now.
Let me see what the temperature is right now, Ryan.
I'm about to go to North Carolina, and it's gonna be humid as fuck.
It's
It's
only
gonna
80.
feel miserable.
Oh my God, because the South it's just like a big stew. It's so hot and humid. Every time I go to the South, the moment I get off the plane, you can just feel the moisture like all over you.
It's like a million ovens were opened at once, and that gush of air
Yeah.
just filled the whole state of South Carolina.
Have you ever fucking, like, you go up to an oven, like say you're making cookies and you open it up, that heat wave that comes out, I feel like that like singes your eyebrows off sometimes. It's so hot. What if it did that? What if you just opened it up and it burned your eyebrows off?
Does that in cartoons?
Ryan, what are the odds you shave your eyebrows off?
0.
Come on.
No, 0.
I'll do it too.
I'm not doing that.
I will do it if you do it too.
If what?
Like I'll do a what are the
100.
odds? If you okay. 3, 2, 1, 44.
71.
Okay, you're off the hook. You don't have to shave your eyebrows off.
Okay, your turn.
Okay. 100, yeah.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1,
100.
60. Woo! Woo!
I was actually gonna say 61.
Oh wow, that would have been close. I would never ever be able to bring myself to shave my eyebrows off. When you do something to your eyebrows, it doesn't fix itself.
No.
I got a little when I was in I think 7th grade, my friend touched my eyebrow with an electric razor because he thought it was funny. And it made like a tiny little nick in my eyebrow. It's still there to this day. It never grew back the same. Like, can you see it kind of? I don't know which side it's on. Like, here. You see it?
No. Oh, that side, I think.
Yeah. Hold on, let me...
Can you see the nick in my eyebrow? I should still have one, but my eyebrows.
Is it there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it.
That's when remember I got hit in the head with a golf club by my little stepbrother, and I
Ouch.
had to get stitches. But the doctor gave me crunchy ice, which I liked.
Give you what?
That's what I called it when I was young. It's just you know those small cylindrical,
Like Sonic. Like what they have in at
yeah,
Sonic.
it's very chewable and it feels good to chew. It doesn't feel all solid.
The
like
doctor
regular
gave you
ice.
ice for being a good boy?
Yeah, he's like, "Do you want some ice?" I'm like, "Yes."
I'm all out of lollipops. How about some ice?
So he let me chew on some ice out of a white styrofoam cup because I was a good little kid.
Oh God, I remember I used to go to like markets with my mom and stuff, and back then they would have like the big things of ice, and it'd have like fish and vegetables and stuff.
Yeah.
My mom would always have to stop me from eating the ice. And looking back, that's disgusting because that ice is not sanitary.
Not at all.
In fact, the water that they use for that ice is probably not safe for drinking. It's
I'm
probably
talking
just
about like at a grocery store or a supermarket. Which one?
both.
You used to go to outside markets and shit for
Well, in
groceries?
Seattle, I went to Pike Place
Okay.
Market. It's the big fish. It smells real bad, but it's a real cool place. You never been to Seattle, right?
No.
Dude, we gotta take a trip. We gotta get some friends, and we just gotta go up the West Coast. We gotta go to Seattle. We gotta go to San Francisco. And we gotta go to Portland.
This holiday season, I'm gonna come visit you in Charleston so you and I can have Mama Kim's together because I miss Mama Kim's. I haven't had it in like a year and a half to 2 years.
I haven't had it in about a year, probably.
Miss it.
Oh, but I'm going back to Charleston soon. I'm gonna get it, and I'm gonna send you Snapchats and make you jealous.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
Well, I'm gonna send you pictures of my mother naked, and then you're gonna be jealous.
but I will be like 100 miles from your mother instead of 2,000. So I can drive in an afternoon to go see her.
I already asked her for the pictures.
Did she send them?
Yeah. Let me
Really?
yeah. Look.
Holy shit!
Right?
Holy shit, Ryan! That's not
Right?
even a joke.
No.
No,
right?
dude, what the fuck?
I just asked.
Why the fuck do you have naked pictures of your mom?
Because she sends them to me every now and then. She goes, "Hey, sweetie,"
Jokes aside, that's weird.
and I'm like, "LOL, don't post these on Instagram."
What the fuck?
I don't know what to tell you.
Why is she not sending them to me?
She has a strictly no mat policy.
A lot of girls do.
A
lot
lot
of
of
girls have a
girls
no-mat
have a
policy.
no mat policy.
Ryan, are you excited for Christmas?
No.
All right. That's the end of that conversation.
I am. Christmas is my favorite holiday season.
It's the only holiday season.
No, it's not.
the holiday season is
There are other holidays besides Christmas.
yeah, but when you say holiday season, that always it, like refers to the Christmas time.
Yeah, Christmas being a separate holiday than other holidays.
Yeah, but you said it's my favorite holiday season.
It is.
The holiday season is Christmas.
Or other holiday seasons, like
When you say
Hanukkah or Kwanzaa.
Nah, those don't even count.
What do you mean those don't count?
Those don't count. Those aren't real.
You're right. Well, Kwanzaa's not real.
Kwanzaa's nasty.
It's all made up.
Stupid Kwanzaa.
I want Kwanzaa.
What the hell is Kwanzaa? I want a kid's book called What the Hell is Kwanzaa? So I can find out what Kwanzaa is.
Featuring Otto from Rocket Power.
I remember there's an Everybody Hates Chris episode about Kwanzaa where they give out...
Is there a Proud Family episode about
Yes,
Kwanzaa?
that's what it is. It's not Fat Albert. It's the Proud Family. They have the Kwanzaa episode, and Ding Dong will rant about it for like 10 minutes. I had an idea where I wanted to get with Ricky Berwick, and I wanted to put him in a baby, like, carriage, like a little stroller.
What?
And dress him up like a little baby, and then...
Go around, and then when people are like...
We'd be like, oh, and they come up to see the little baby, he'll be like, hi. Freak him out. Like, people would jump back. Or just go...
No, he should not say a word, just kind of like, just look up and act like a baby and see if the people are rude enough.
Goo goo gaga.
Yeah, like see if they'll be like, what do you think of my child? That's the cutest baby I've ever seen.
Beautiful. So beautiful. Or you could just put him in a stroller.
Sounded like Michael Jackson. So beautiful.
Give him more milk, cookies. Imagine Michael Jackson having a sleepover with Ricky Berwick.
That would be Michael Jackson's dream come true.
Like he lets Ricky Berwick sleep in his bed with him and everything, and he gives him cookies and reads him a story and everything. That'd be Ricky Berwick's dream come true.
Now don't be ignorant.
No, it's ignorant. It's ignorant. Ricky Berwick's an angel. And he's 24 years old. No, or the alternative to the video would be to leave the stroller out in public. So people see it and they're like, someone just left a baby? And they go up and go like, make sure it's okay. And then Ricky's like, hello.
I want to do that. I want to actually like get a little baby carriage.
And leave it in public with
like
a baby
leave it in public and like have a little thing that like it goes like little baby noise. See if people will actually like check on it. Because isn't there a thing where if people are less inclined to just help others out type of thing? Like I feel like people are less inclined to be like a good Samaritan in general.
What do you mean?
When put in situations like that, if it's like a situation where it's like a baby's like, oh, that seems like a little bit too much trouble. I'm sure someone else will come along to see if that's awry.
Yeah, because I guess that's kind of the mentality of like, well,
someone else will do it.
People are selfish beings. If you saw a little baby stroller out in public and a baby crying, my first thought would be, oh, the parents are like right nearby.
Yeah.
But then if like an hour went by and there was no parents, I'd be like,
would you be waiting for the parents across the street just staring at this carriage for over an hour before you did anything?
Well, if I say no, that makes me sound real bad, so I'm going to say yes.
Okay.
I'd wait with the little baby until his parents are back.
I'd wait like 5 minutes. You don't leave a baby alone for 5 minutes.
No one does that.
If there's a baby alone for 5 minutes, call the cops, it gets taken away, you're fine, you go have a good day.
What if the mom was just like getting some diapers and then Child Protective Services come and take the baby away, and then she loses her sweet little child. She can never see him again.
Well, maybe she should have thought about leaving her child out in the blazing sun for over 5 minutes.
Clickhole made a video where it was like a guy in his car, and it was like, this man sits in a hot car for 9 hours to prove that dogs and babies are pussies.
Yeah.
It's just him like sweating in a car. Dude, do you remember that news story where that person had a CPR mannequin that looked just like an old lady, and he left it in his car overnight sitting in the passenger seat, and it was freezing outside, and someone saw it and thought that it was a frozen old lady, so the police came and like smashed the window to get the old lady out, but it was just a little dummy?
That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I think when police smash your window, you have to pay for that, don't you?
Of course.
They're not going to pay for that.
No. They're not responsible.
I saw a picture. Someone parked their car in a no parking spot right by a fire hose, and they smashed like all the windows and pulled the hose through the car instead of over it.
Good.
Probably just to be like, fuck you for parking there.
They should have.
Yeah, and now the person... Dude, repairing windows, I don't think that's cheap. Glass is expensive. Well, glass is not expensive, but people can charge a lot for it.
You know, not that many people know how to make their own glass.
In fact, our entire apartment's made out of glass that Ryan and I blew ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
I've always thought glass blowing would be a really cool thing to get into, but I have no earthly idea how to start getting into that. That's one of those hobbies that's like, this is so cool and would be really impressive to tell people, but then you're like, how do you go about getting into glass making?
First, build make an iron shovel, go dig some sand up, and then throw it in a furnace.
Right, I'm not talking about Minecraft here. I'm talking about real life.
I'm sorry, I've been playing way too much Minecraft.
Dude, I've been playing Minecraft too. I'm not
it's a
gonna
good
lie.
game.
It came out on the Switch, and we've been kind of playing it.
We dog on it a lot, but it's more because of the fan base. We've always said it's a legitimately good game.
No, I will not. Minecraft is a good game,
Yeah.
and I am not. I will never say otherwise. I think Minecraft is a wonderful game.
It's the fan base that's a little off.
It's just created
They're a
this,
little funny.
Yeah, it's created this like whole weird stigma and culture around it. It's like this strange phenomena that it has never been seen before. But the game itself
is good.
It's like a work of art. It's like this incredible fucking. It's so cool.
Notch, don't listen to him.
I don't think Notch even listens.
He listens to every episode of our podcast. He DM'd me the other day.
He said he would adopt me. I interacted with him once, and I asked, "Would you adopt me?" And he said yes.
Dude, he DM'd me and said, "Boy, I loved episode 23 of your podcast. Keep it up, boy."
You know what I'm gonna do when I get back to South Carolina, Ryan?
No.
I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna get me some mother effing barbecue, some sweet tea, some mac and cheese, some collard greens, some cornbread.
We're talking about mustard-based barbecue, right?
We're talking about mustard-based barbecue. You bet we are.
It's the best type of barbecue.
It's Ding Dong.
What did he say?
He texted me.
What did he say?
He said Julian is getting in the shower and we could head over after.
Just tell him, yeah.
You know, in the South, they have like a different type of barbecue.
Is South Carolina, I thought South Carolina's the mustard?
Yeah.
Is that not North Carolina?
No, South Carolina's the, I mean, maybe North Carolina does it too, but I know that South Carolina is known for the mustard-based sauce, which by itself sounds gross because you're like, ew, mustard, but it's really sweet.
I don't like mustard.
But do you like the sauce?
Mm-hmm.
Do you like the tangy? It's called Carolina Gold. It's that tangy like sweet mustard base. God, I want some so bad.
I think mustard on its own is dude. If we're talking about sauces, you know Fats Cafe?
I've been to Fats.
They used to do this thing where it was all you can eat ribs on like Thursdays or something for lunch. And they had all these different types of sauces they could put on the ribs, and one of them was like Golden Carolina barbecue.
Oh man, does Fats exist outside of the South? Is that even in California?
I don't know, but they have those delicious rolls, those like sweet butter rolls.
I've only been once.
Those rolls are so good,
and it was in Columbia. In fact, I don't even know if there's
the best rolls I've ever had.
The ones at Fats.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know if it's in Charleston. I just know that it's in Columbia because that's where I went one time with someone, and it was good. It was tasty. I enjoyed it. I don't even remember what I got, but I remember I liked it.
You haven't been to a lot of places that South Carolina has, like the Columbia area has to offer.
Well, I was only there for a year.
You've been to the main stuff. You've had Beezer's, so that's good.
Beezer's is real good. If you
I
guys,
miss Beezer's. I need to go there.
If you're in South Carolina and you go to Columbia, if you're listening, go to Beezer's. It's good. It's good. Say that we sent you, and then the guy will have no fucking idea who we are.
Say Ryan and Matt sent you.
Hey, Ryan and Matt sent me. Okay.
Maybe they'll double punch your cards if they still do that.
Be like, hey, some guys with a podcast said your sandwiches are good. They're pretty good. They're real good.
They are.
They're gonna listen to this and be like, wow, it's really nice. And then like the owner will listen to the rest of the podcast and be like, Jesus Christ.
It's another good place in South Carolina. Groucho's.
It's pretty much the same restaurant.
As what?
Beezer's?
No.
Isn't it?
They do different styles. Groucho's does more kind of melts.
Okay, I like Groucho's more than Beezer's, I think.
Really? I think I do too, because I like the STP dipper with the sauce, with the, what is it, the Highway 51 or whatever sauce?
Oh, yeah.
Whatever it is.
Oh, yes.
So good.
Speaking of 51, we got to go back to Area 51 soon. We're going to get some friends. We're going to shoot more videos. We're not going to play Pokemon Go this time. I apologize, but it will be fun regardless.
It'll be better than Pokemon Go. Did they already release, like, the second generation?
That's been out, yeah.
I have not played.
I haven't touched it in almost, like 10 months.
What was the reasoning behind us, like, stop playing? It was just it got old?
Yeah, it was just
or,
a
like,
fad.
didn't it have, like, a bunch of bugs at
They
some
got
point?
rid of the footstep system.
Oh,
where it would show you how far away. And I think they added it back, but by the time they added it back, everyone had already dropped off because them removing that feature was such a... It took a lot of, like, the fun out of it because at least before... You know, it wasn't telling you exactly where the Pokemon was, but it was giving you, like, a hint of kind of this direction.
Yeah.
And when they got rid of that, it's like, well, what the fuck? Am I just going to aimlessly walk around?
It's like, let's not... Like, you and I walked a lot.
Oh, with Pokemon Go?
We caught a good bit of Pokemon, but, like, there were people... I remember I was watching this one YouTube channel. I can't remember who this guy was, but he has a beard, and he saturates the fuck out of his thumbnails because they're all bright and colorful. But he was big into Pokemon Go, and I remember it's like... He was like... Red Gyarados? Mewtwo? He's like one of those people where it's like he put Pokemon in the thumbnail that weren't
in the
actually
video.
in the video or game. I think he just mentions them, and so he can put them in the thumbnail. Type
Yeah.
of thing.
That 2 weeks that Pokemon Go was out.
It was a fun week.
That was a fun 2 weeks.
Because
that
it
was
got
great.
us out to the pier multiple times.
Met people, we had fun, we went out with friends, and it was like it brought the world together just for 2 weeks. It was very fun.
And then they fucked it up.
They did. So thanks a lot, the Pokemon Company. Please sponsor us, please.
Please. Nintendo would sue us before they'd ever sponsor us.
Absolutely. I think they 100% would, because they copyright claimed a video, and then you got around the copyright claim by taking a picture of the copyright claim and making the title of the video Nintendo was pretty gay, I guess. And then you put that in the video. So that's not only, going against their copyright claim, that's slapping, that's throwing sand in their eyes. Just sand right in the face.
The new one is, because I don't have time to upload the video and wait for it to be claimed, I just made like a little watermark, and I'm like, this is the watermark so Nintendo doesn't do the thing they do.
Dude, you were slapping Mr. Iwata in the face.
Do you think they could actually? I don't.
No,
they wouldn't do anything.
I don't think they
would.
would. Nintendo is cool. I love Nintendo.
I love them too. They make great games.
I like Bill Trennan. Bill Trennan would have our backs. He's cool.
Bill Trennan would have our backs, I think.
He just,
you know why?
Playing with his toys.
Whoa.
No, it's that video where he's like, "Oh, caught me playing with my toys." Dude, oh man, if we could get Bill Trennan on the podcast, please, Bill Trennan, come on the podcast.
Matt.
What?
Matt.
Is it time to end it?
Yeah.
Okay. Guys, thanks for listening. We had a great time. Great time talking about, nothing at all, but everything.
Can
all
you
at
call
once.
this episode the lackluster one?
Sure, I could.
Okay.
I could call it, this one sucks.
This one's balls deep in shittiness.
It's not. It was fun. It's fun.
It's great. I
I had a great time. You want to talk about Tetris a little more before we go? No? All right. Bye, guys. See you next week.